The Chief Justice of the United States, who will administer the presidential oath of office to William Jefferson Clinton. Chief Justice.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, William Jefferson Clinton, do solemnly swear.
Bridget? You the one who called? Uh-huh. Cool. Jolene?
I'm his assistant.
Jolene.
I'm sorry?
It's me. Shannon. From Brighton Head.
Oh, Shannon. Hey,
Yeah. Hey.
it's been a while.
I'll say. Pretty awkward.
How so?
You know, because of the whole... Never mind. Jeez, this place is a dump.
Oh, this isn't the place. In fact, if you wouldn't mind moving your car around the corner in the driveway there.
For real?
Is that a problem?
I kind of just turned the engine off.
He's very particular about things.
Well, where do you park?
I'm his assistant.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
Please, Bridget.
So what's the big guy's name anyways?
Mr. Andre.
Ooh, a Mr. A. Is that his first name?
He just prefers Mr. Andre.
Oh, mysterious. He cute?
I guess.
You can be honest.
He's not fat or grody or anything.
Has he always had you collect his girls for him?
Among other things.
Unusual line of work.
Pays the bills, and I get to see my family.
In case you haven't noticed, I'm in no position to judge.
I've noticed.
Look, those things I did to
Just
you...
forget about it.
No, it's gonna kill me, and I don't know if I'm gonna get another chance to say this, so...
Look, I barely even remember.
I was a super
Just drop
bitch.
it, okay?
Sounds good.
I've got my own problems now. Come on.
Wow. Feel free to make yourself at home. I'll go check on the boss.
Well, hold on. What kind of guy is he? Like, what kind of girl does he like?
I don't know how to answer that. Haven't you done this before?
Well, yeah, I'm just a little nervous for some reason.
Don't be. He's gonna love you.
Hey, girl. Come here. Well, that was rude. Ow!
Pardon me, dear, I'm the clumsy one.
Oh, it's okay.
Why? Aren't you everything a woman wants and doesn't know exists?
Thanks.
If your mother were here, I'd ask her how you got so beautiful. You will give the master a heart attack.
You think so?
God forbid. Then again, that'll leave you all for myself.
Thanks. I'm flattered, but I don't do girls.
Have a try.
I have.
Shame.
So, do you work for Mr. Andre as well?
Heavens no.
Here you are.
Here I am. Now where? It's the good master of the house.
Says he'll be down shortly. Bridget, this is Miss Brown. This is the master's house guest.
She likes the formalities. I'm a glorified roommate. And please, Call me Rebecca.
Nice to meet you. Any relation to the Madame Brome Candy Company?
Madame Brome is my grandmother.
As if.
Rebecca's on the board of directors.
That's so cool.
Nothing to be impressed with.
You're like a local celebrity.
Hardly.
You're just used to it. But ask anyone. Whenever I got allowance, you'd see me skipping off to the store for a bag of taffy gems.
Well, those are my favorite.
Duh, right? Sucks you got rid of them.
Well, we still make them. Just not for anyone, though. Here, come see. What?
Shit. Now I totally believe you.
Came to the right house, dear.
Oh, the purple ones. Amazing. It's not grape though.
Black currant, dear.
Never tasted anything like it.
Used in Europe mostly. Very regal flavor. Well, that's part of the reason why taffy gems never sold.
Who's it those?
Jolene's.
You know, I always thought you were the kinky type.
They're not mine.
What do
It's
you mean
not
by
like
always?
It's nothing.
You'd never believe it.
You two know each other.
Jolene and I were friends, but
No, we weren't.
well, we were at one point.
Long ago. Quite a coincidence. And awkward, too.
You're gonna make me choke.
Don't you think? Jolene, darling, how about a round of drinks before Bridget here chokes to death?
Anything in particular?
Surprise me. I'm on fire tonight. Oh, and check on Mr. Andre, would you? He's taking an awfully long time. So, what happened?
Yeah, I think I've said too much already.
Nonsense, dear. You have plenty of time. Spit it out.
Jolene and I were best friends. Until freshman year. Jolene had this crush on our civics teacher, Mr. Garcia. Well, a couple of us posed as Jolene writing these love letters. Real gnarly stuff, like, I love you and I want to die with you kind of shit. Well, Garcia ended up reporting her to guidance, and she wasn't allowed to speak to him after that. She was mortified.
That's it?
I wish. So this girl Haley has this party, right? And everyone's invited. But we give Jolene the address 3 houses down, right across the street from Haley's, where Mr. Garcia lives.
No.
We all watched in silence, his fatal attraction just standing at his doorstep.
You're evil.
I know. He called the cops and she got transferred to some school that was like 80% black.
Right on time, darling.
Thanks.
I haven't had a blue gnat in ages.
So, what were you guys talking about while I was gone?
I was telling your friend here about your magic trick. She really wants to see it.
That's stupid.
I'm afraid I've built it up quite dramatically. How's the master, by the way?
Well, he apologizes, but he wants to look his best for you.
Guess you'll have to show me that trick then.
Nice and tight.
It is time to break the bad habit of expecting something for nothing from our government or from each other. Let us all take more responsibility. Not only
Look at her
Oh, Bridget, Jolene.
Bravo!
How'd you do that?
Bravo.
Magician's code. I can't tell you.
Is it hard?
Want to try?
I don't know.
Does anyone ever? Will they give it a shot?
Okay, let's do it.
That's the spirit.
is often a place of intrigue and calculation. Powerful people maneuver for position and worry endlessly about who is in and who is out, who is up and who is down. Forgetting those people whose toil and
I can't. Just keep at it.
here and pays our way.
You said it wasn't hard. You'll figure it out.
key's up your sleeve, isn't it?
There is no key. That's why it's magic.
How long have you been a whore, Bridget?
Escort?
My deepest apologies.
No damage. It's a part-time thing anyways. About 2 years, I think.
Do you like it? I mean, would you rather be doing something else?
Well, sure, but I don't feel bad about it or anything. I work on my own time. I don't pay taxes. And the screwing part only lasts like 10 minutes at a time.
All men pay for it in some form or fashion.
Exactly. Dates, dinners. The only difference with me is I'm given what's due in a white envelope.
Settle then. We're all prostitutes.
No, I don't mean to offend or anything. It's just we all have that same familiar demon. Don't you?
I have a demon. I don't think it's the same as yours, though, dear.
You barely touched your drink. Something wrong?
Oh, no. Honestly, it looks great. It's just I'm not much for liquor. It makes me gag.
Definitely don't want that while we're on duty.
Right.
Go on, Jilly. Don't let it spoil.
No thanks, I'm good.
Baloney. You need to relax.
I'm all set.
Lying isn't your color. It looks far better on other people.
It's okay. I'll drink it.
No, dear. Our little home slice needs to chillax. There you go. Down the hatch. Atta girl. So, Bridget, how'd you get started as an escort?
Senior year. We used to go to this parking garage during lunch, the one by the hospital.
All school grounds?
Yeah.
Seniors could go anywhere within a half mile, as long as they were back in time for the bell.
Right.
Okay.
Well, a bunch of places like go for lunch during the same time. And if the guy was hungry for a little something different,
He'd drive on over to the hospital.
and for $50, one of us would be of service.
Some school you went to.
It wasn't a big deal back then.
I still call bullshit on no one getting caught.
No gossip. And the Johns never got weird or violent either.
I wouldn't dare ruin the sacred arrangement.
Exactly. I mean, if you needed makeup or an outfit for a big date, or if you were low on coke or grass, there was nothing easier than cutting class and taking a load in the mouth. Even the boys did it. There was this guy on the varsity team, Tommy Sterling. You remember him? Anyways, he wasn't even queer or anything. His parents just refused to buy him some fancy electric guitar.
Why aren't there more female leads?
Maybe it's because they're so much better at getting away with it. You surprised me, I must say.
How so?
I always imagined that girls of your lifestyle are desperate junkies or victims of some childhood trauma.
Hell no. Think of the pin-up models or the burlesque era. Girls with class. And a shamelessness that demanded complete control.
So you've never been to a crack house?
Never been diddled by Uncle Chomo either.
You're quite confident. For a young one. Don't you agree?
I was raped once, but it wasn't like traumatic or anything. Some dick brain from my ballroom dancing class.
You took dancing lessons?
Mm-hmm.
Splendid. You must teach Jillian. She's so tense. Terrible coordination. Is it too much trouble?
No, not at all. Come on, Joe. It'll be fun. Guess I'll have to be the woman. Can't do much with these things on. Hands on my waist. Feel my palms as I guide you. Can you feel it?
Let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap.
He seems like a really nice man.
He's boring.
From this joyful mountaintop
like
of
his
celebration,
How do you
we
mean?
hear a call to
You're
service.
looking at the first baby boomer to be in charge of it all.
The trumpet,
Up until now,
we
we've
have
been
changed
led
the
by a bunch of
guard,
maggots.
and now each in our
Hopscotch
own
their way
way,
through Europe.
and with
Let the
God's help,
Soviets
we must
bulldoze
answer
the entire
the
gene
call.
pool.
Thank you, and God bless you all.
Ever since the Iron Curtain was lifted, little maggots had no choice but to turn on their own economy.
But doesn't he want to fix all that?
It's just a disguise for the old maggots to repeat history. Rest assured, new larvae will grow. And they'll learn to hopscotch again.
Ooh, at least it's on a bitchin' TV.
That's exactly what they want you to think.
Well, can we do anything about it?
Form an economy of our own.
What did you have in mind?
Ever hear of human trafficking?
Like, slaves?
Sex slaves.
Yeah, what about them?
I happen to be associated with a certain organized crime family that specializes in them.
You work for this family?
Maybe a mutual business relationship. I supply the girls.
I thought you worked for the candy company.
My brothers run the candy. I go to board meetings every quarter. They phased me out of operations years ago.
But you make money off of it.
Sure.
Then why bother with sex slaves?
I suppose because it makes me feel great.
Don't you find that sick?
As much as anyone would find what you do is sick. People like to fantasize about things they'd never do in reality. And don't get me wrong, Bridget. I like you. But as fresh into the max as you think you are, you're still part of that reality. My grandmother, Madame Brome, told me something once I'd never forgotten. She said, Rebecca, you are not your thoughts, no matter where your mind takes you. Since then, I've learned that some people truly are their thoughts. And occasionally they have a lot of money. My associates provide an outlet. Guess that's how any economy is born.
So, this family you work for, who are they?
If I told you, I'd have to kill you. And that would be an incredible waste.
Okay, take these off.
In due time.
I don't know what fucked up little game you two are playing, but I've had enough. If you don't take these off, I'm gonna get the cops.
Front door's not locked. You've every right to. Though the chances of anyone believing the word of a whore are a matter of dispute.
This is kidnapping.
Shannon, you are in no danger, I promise.
Sit down and hear me out. And Jillian will unshackle you.
Where's Mr. Andre?
Please, girl. You've impressed me so far. Don't disappoint me now.
Sit down.
Thank you. By the way, what's your going rate? Do you charge by the hour or by the nature of the sin?
400. Flat.
400 it is then. Sorry, I'm all out of white envelopes.
So, here it is. The Kairos, the crucial moment.
I'm going to make you an offer.
Okay.
$1,500 for any girl you can bring me. How you get them here is up to you. Be creative. Offer them drugs, few boys, tell them about a wild party going on. You'll figure something out. Just know that your responsibility ends once you get them through that front door. Then I take over.
1,500
All in cash, tax-free.
for just any girl.
There are 4 stipulations on this offer. Would you like to hear them?
Sure.
Rule number 1. No men whatsoever. If it has a penis, it's useless to me, and grounds for immediate termination. Number 2. They need to appear to be 25 years old or younger. It's the only negotiable rule. Rule number 3. White, American, full-blooded, no foreigners. And number 4. Never bring me anyone you personally know or have ever known under any circumstances. This is perhaps the most important rule for your own well-being. We don't want to see anyone's picture on America's Most Wanted. There you have it, more or less. Any questions?
Is this what Jolene does for you?
Jolene's family has fallen on hard times. She's doing what it takes to support them.
What happens to the girls if I deliver?
Again, for your safety and for the anonymity of the parties involved, I can't tell you. I usually medicate them, though. It's painless. I have a source of this new cocktail called gamma hydroxy. It causes this euphoric drop in brain activity and mild amnesia. They'll never even know they met us. Convenient, right? I'm here is going to be all the rage with you. Anything else?
Yeah. Why me?
You're strong. You don't let matters affect you. Some people have trouble moving on. Well, I'm going to see what this bitch is getting herself into. Julian will fill you in on any details.
Are you and her like...
I could have gotten $1,500 for you.
Yeah.
You remember where I had to park?
I can find it. Should I wait for her?
She won't.
Bye.
Rise and shine. Hello, bitch.
Are you gonna hurt me?
Consider yourself modified.
Get some sleep. And when you wake up,
Go back out and find me another.